Hey guys, we're back. This is Bros for Real Kingdom Focus right here live on YouTube. I feel kind of tall right now.
Yeah.
Hey, because we're like on a slope. So, man, I just grew over this time that we've been away. Stop. Hey, we're going to come to you right now with another video. This one is called Don't You Dare Bow Down. Don't You Dare Bow Out. We'll see you back here in just a couple seconds. We love you. Love. Boom. All right, now we're back. We're going to talk about Don't You Dare. Saints, I don't care what you do. I don't care how crazy it gets. I don't care what the government does. Don't you dare bow out. Don't you dare bow down. Come on, somebody.
See, so with that being said, I'm reminded of the three Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah.
So they were in a place where they were commanded every time they heard the sound to put on a mask. I mean, you know,
No.
I'm just joking,
Hey,
man.
wear your mask.
I'm just joking. But no, every time they heard the sound, they were called to worship that someone other than their God. See, but they had such a conviction that they knew that they said, if anyone who doesn't bow down, they're going to be persecuted.
Right.
And of course, we know the story in Daniel chapter 3. We know the story with the situation where because they chose not to, they were thrown in a fiery furnace. Matter of fact, it says that it got hot. And because they didn't adhere to what was going on, what they had commanded for them to do, they said, let's turn it up the fire even higher.
Come on
So now there's some situations in our lives where, again, we can't bow down when we know that our God has us.
Right.
There's some situations that's going to get very hot. And because if you're standing for Christ's sake, they're going to turn it up. But man, I love it because when they got thrown in the fire, what did he say? Man, I'm getting excited. So even when they were thrown in the fire, he said, okay, even if he don't deliver us, and I remember when Elder Emmanuel was saying, even if he don't, he can.
He can,
See, but when they look, they say, wait a minute, I thought we threw 3 in there, but now it's 4, and the other one looks like the Son of Man.
Man, even when it seems like, man, all hell is breaking loose and the weight of the world, the weight of the government, it's all this. If you don't agree with me, I'll cancel you. Or if you don't agree with me, we'll censor you or whatever else.
Right.
No one's telling you to be defiant, but what we're saying is you don't have to just agree with everything. And sometimes when you stand for truth and you don't agree with what's going on, you show that you have godly wisdom and God is directing your life. Sometimes the world will come up against you and it's going to get hot. We're going to have to suffer with Christ, for the kingdom and for truth, right? And when that happens, even if I'm thrown into the fire, man, even if they turn the heat up on you, man, I'm here to encourage you. Pastor Wooly is here to encourage you that God is still God. Let me say that again. Man, God is still God. He's still on the throne. Nothing takes him by chance or by happenstance. God knows exactly everything that's happening now, the way the world seems crazy. Man, don't you dare bow down. Stand for truth and righteousness. And now with Pastor Wooly talking about that, don't bow down, I want to go to a point where we talk about don't you dare bow out.
Yes.
I don't care what happens, saints. Don't you bow out. What does that mean? It means don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give in, right? And it makes me think about in 1 Samuel chapter 17, when we had David and Goliath. We all know the David and Goliath story when young David went to take food to his brothers and he finds out about this uncircumcised Philistine, this giant that wasn't in covenant with God. David was reminded that, and he tried to remind his brothers and he tried to remind the king, right? He tried to remind them that, look, we're in covenant. Look at this, with the covenant keeping God.
Yes.
God keeps his covenant.
Yes.
Look, he said he would protect us. He said he would be our refuge. He said he would be our shield, right? God is not going to forsake us. He will not leave us. Man, if this whole world is destroyed,
Right.
let me remind you, saints, we go to heaven to be with him for all eternity. But look at the strength. Look at the awe that David had for God, where he was like, how dare you guys sit back and let this uncircumcised Philistine taunt you and nobody's standing up? Look, saints, somebody should be standing up. David said to his brothers and to the king, he said, how can you guys be mad at me for standing up? He says, is there not a cause? Look, saints, think about that. He's saying, should we not be standing up against unrighteousness? Should we not stand up when things are ungodly? Should we not stand up and say, man, this is wrong? Man, we got to stand for righteousness.
Yes.
Should we not stand up when they're promoting the LGBTQ and it's sin? Should we not stand up when the world is saying that it's okay to go out and just get divorced? Should we not stand up, man, when our nation is promoting abortion? Is there, saints, not a cause? So I want you not to bow out. Don't give up. Don't give in. Man, we have to stand if we are kingdom citizens, and we got to say, man, we serve a king that is all powerful. Man, there's nothing that is impossible for him. So no matter if they come up against us, I'm not bowing out.
I'm not bowing down.
And I'm not bowing down. Come on, somebody. So this word is just to encourage you. If you're driving to your job right now and you've been facing some adversity on your job, man, if you're just spending time with your children and man, your child has been acting crazy, we're here to tell you, don't give up. Trust God. Keep praying. Keep believing. Because God is still on the throne, Pastor Willie.
He's still on the throne. So no matter how hot it gets, never forget, he's always with you. No matter, and be willing to go through the fire.
Come on.
Because, you know, all those who thought that they were with you, they may not be able to handle the heat.
Come on. Ooh. There's going to be some, they will bow down, saints. You just watch and see.
Yes.
They're going to bow down when they start testing them, saying, hey, you're going to lose your job if you speak up. Man, we're going to take your money. They may take your house. But, man, will you bow down? Don't bow down.
Come on.
Man, our God is better. Jesus is better. The kingdom is better. Come on. It's time for the real saints to stand up. Be a David.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody.
Stand up strong.
There it is. Be a Daniel, you know what I'm saying? Be a Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. But look, we'll see you guys next time. Don't you dare bow down. Don't you dare
bow out.
bow out.
God
We
bless
love
you
you.
guys.
Peace.